What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here, and I'd like to welcome you to a brand new Let's Play. Today we are looking at the Turing Test. Now this is somewhat similar. It's a first-person puzzler game, and it's kind of puzzle platformer style. I like to compare it to Portal just from the, the looks of things. I think it looks awesome, just judging from the theme. I love these kind of themes, and I understand this is very, very heavily story-driven, this game, and I love games like that. Like I said, I'm comparing it to Portal, so I can't wait to get started. As you see, we've got a few chapters in here to go through. We got, well, 7 plus with the prologue and an epilogue, so we're gonna have to start things off with the prologue to kind of get introduced into that. So I'm ready for that. I hope you guys are gonna be interested in this. You'll have to let me know what you think as it goes along. The devs are also very curious as to what you're thinking about it as well. I want to thank them for hooking me up with a code. So yeah. Also, if you do enjoy what you see, though, do me a favor, hit that like button. It helps out a lot. So without further ado, let's jump in to the Turing Test.
Morning, Ava. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses. We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
Damn, this looks so cool. Like, I can tell you guys this a million times. Anybody who knows me best will know that this is my theme. I love sci-fi to death. And if you could throw in a horror element, you'll get me even more. That's just so much. What is this all about? Oh, you can actually interact with it. I had actually hit E to get in there. Alright, I see the opening. I was just looking around.
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side.
Energy manipulation tool. This is the, like, look at the spacesuits. That's epic. Here it is.
Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way to the docking station.
I'm on it, doggy. Back at it again. I think I'm going the right way. She can run pretty fast for a heavy suit, man. Respect. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just go... Wait, let me check my vitals. Everything seems okay, even though I'm not in there. Looks good, too, visually. I don't know, man. I usually just get sucked into these kind of games. I don't know what it is about them. It's just something I'm really into. Is there anything here? Email. To Ava, current ship status is as following. Recommended addressing the power fluctuations before cryostasis. Hi, Dan. Hey, Dan. Hi. How you doing? I'm about to initiate my cryostasis. Just let Tom know if you guys need me. Hopefully, there'll be no need to wake me. I guess I'll hear from you as soon as I wake up, which may be a long time for you guys. Best of luck down there, Ava. Dan. Hopefully, we won't need you. Oh, there's a lot of emails. Anyway. No, it's heavily I'm gonna read them. Where were we? But we will miss you in the land of the living. I'll make sure Tom checks on you regularly. I know he does anyway, but I like to think I'm helping. Good night, Dan. Ava, Captain McLean has sent several mails insisting I check the cryo chambers are functioning correctly. They're functioning as expected. Please do not feel any apprehension. Captain McLean has been informed. Thank you, Tom. I'm not worried. Ava. I'm initiating my cryostasis in a short while. I imagine a lot will change while I'm asleep. If everything goes well, I should be woken up next in 10 years. So to you all, I'd wish you a good life, Ava. So is it 10 years later then? So I'm glad I read that. I think it's important that I read those things. It's really gonna you know. Oh! Come on, Ava girl. Oop, my bad. I just want to see something. I think everything's like ultra settings right now. Doesn't this sound like a Persian nightclub? Like, listen. Hold on. I'll try to get a good beat going. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go. Sorry.
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
I think that's everything wound up, Tom.
Yes.
Well, I guess I'm ready to go down for the long sleep then.
Good night, Ava. I will miss your assistance. The ship will be very quiet without you here.
Night. See you when I wake up, Tom.
Damn, can you imagine?
Residuals before nulling, -02, -04, -01. X and Z null to 0. Looking good.
Okay, good. Horizon check right on time. How's things, Christopher?
Good. I am go for power descent.
I can confirm. You are go for power descent.
Roger that. I am running the PDI program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Engine 1 ignition. Engine burn.
Suppressing 400 alarm.
Balance.
The landers are ready.
Good. Thanks, Tom. You okay now, Sarah?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you, Daniel. I've done this before.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
It's just another 10 years of my life.
Huh. Give us a little bit more insight. Not much, but we got a lot to... You know, you guys gotta admit, indie games have come a long way. Like, look at how good this looks. I'm impressed. She's very squirmy when she walks. Like, look, when you walk sideways, she's just like, her arms are spreading like she's swimming. You know what I mean? She's just trying to stay afloat.
Bay 3.
Obviously, you want me to go to Bay 3, because no one else is there. But it couldn't hurt to do a quick look around. Just out of curiosity, I just want to see what's around here. Absolutely nothing. It's just for a visual experience, which is kind of what I'm enjoying right now. Anyway, let's hop in. Well, what's around it, though? Nothing. Alright, here's my pod. Let's go.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcom?
Go.
Then we are go for launch initiating.
Zeppelin.
Whoa!
Engaging retrofire. I'm running the program. 80-degree delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
I recognize the guy who voices Tom. I know that voice actor.
Open the door.
Welcome to Europa.
It looks like Canada. Just kidding, it doesn't. Canada's got more snow than this. Just kidding again. We live in igloos. No, we don't. Wow, look at this place, man. It's crazy. That thing is some advanced piece of tech. Sorry. Let's go, Ava. Let's get inside before we freeze to death. What are we going to find? That's my question. All right, let's rock and roll.
The base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Theia Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules.
So let's see
The
if there's
base
anything
was
here.
built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These rooms are Turing tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No. That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together.
Oh, the window's open. Okay, there we go. That's pretty easy. I overthought that one. Alright, let's go get it. I knew it had to do something with this. I thought there was glass there. Oh, wow. Oh, come on, brah. No, come on, brah. There we go. Let me through.
They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage. But they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
That's neat. Look at that, both doors are now open. A couple of ways we can go, apparently. Is that like each sector? Yeah, each time that does that, that little cheer. Wait a minute, I know what I'm gonna need to do. Hold on. Yes, okay. Like this. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. There we go. Now we're starting to rock and roll.
Do you know the ground team's location?
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
There we go. Now we can just suck it up from over there. Just had to trade them. Excellent. Perfect. Look at me go.
So, if this base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
All right, I'm gonna need 2 of those. So let's head up. Let's head up top and see what we can find.
Perhaps we can't solve this yet.
Oh! I found it! I was just kind of messing with them and trying. It's just a combination of you just have to find the right ones. Check it out. This is a lock. Well, there's your answer. Minos Brook, December 24th, 2246 on Christmas Eve. So it's like a grave site. Damn, that was honestly just trial and error. I went through every combination until I got it. That's funny. Who's Minos Brook? I don't know. Maybe it'll become apparent as we go along. Awesome. Well, there we go. Achievement done. So I think there's like secret missions on each, in each one. So that's good to know. Oh, look at that. I gotta go slow. Shit. That's the fastest thing I've ever seen. That thing is remarkable. That's one powered up. Oh, it's green. I can shut that down. Woo! Oh, I took...
This doesn't add up.
Never mind, I'm good.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
Actually, yeah, actually, no, I need that. Hold on, let's do this then. You can go right here. But you need something else. You need something grabbable, so like this. Annoyingly, that doesn't open the door. Oh, I see. Hold on. There, now we diverted the power of that. I got you. Okay, cool. Now I can just... Blammo!
My instance has just been updated.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. That there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
Starting to get the hang of this now. That is neat. I like this. Wait, where are we now? Let's see. This is the planetarium. So I think this is the last area.
This is the command center. You can check on the crew status from here.
Am I missing something? Let's go look around. What kind of industries? Ashiyama Industries. Oh, we got a Canadian. Look at that. Chris McLean is Canadian. Lunenburg. What the fuck is that? Look at the 2200s. We have Dr. Soichi Yu, I think it is, from Tokyo. Ava Turing. She's born in Germany, but she's American. We have Mikhail Tokarev. He's Russian. And then we have Chris McLean. Canadian, obviously. 2204. Oh, they're twins! Look, Daniel and Chris. They're born on the same day. So they're twins. Oh, he must be in his younger brother's shadow. Daniel McLean. That's funny. Wouldn't it be funny if they put me in the game for no reason? And then we have Sarah Brooke. And she's British. Joint British and Syrian. Interesting. She's from Syria, though. I can go ahead and read these. Let's see. Soichi Yu had no childhood interest in space travel. Instead, oh, that's a guy. Oops. Spent his youth studying the life in Lake Biwa near his hometown. Yui went on to study marine biology and chemistry at Kyoto University. After the tragic death of his wife, Rin, he disappeared into his work, re-emerging 11 years later as a preeminent exobiologist. That's pretty neat. Look like a girl for sex. Sorry, buddy. Ava Turing. Losing her parents at a young age, Ava Turing was sent to military engineering school. Shortly after graduating, she enlisted in the U.S. Navy and trained as a pilot. Due to her exemplary service record and willingness to leave Earth for extended periods of time, Turing was recruited by the ESA. On the exploratory mission to Jupiter's Europa, Turing's role aboard the Fortuna is engineer and vehicle officer. How about Mikhail? Mikhail Tokarev's father died of cancer. Everyone, I'm noticing a pattern. Everybody's got, like, someone died. Like, in, you know, their family. There's a family tragedy. Anyway, died of cancer at a young age. This motivated him to become a doctor in hopes of helping others. Tokarev worked as a medical officer in Russia for 3 years before working for the UN as a doctor in crisis. His role on the Europa mission is chief medical officer. If it makes sense. Alright, Chris McLean. Chris McLean is identical triplet. Damn! His father is an electrician and his mother is a mechanical engineer. Following in his mother's footsteps, Chris trained as an engineer. The McLean triplets became famous as Chris and Dan took to space, leaving their brother Peter behind. Although an accomplished engineer, his place on the mission was also partly due to ISA being interested in the long-term effects of space travel. Test results will be compared to those of Peter McLean. Sarah Brooke. Sarah Brooke's parents, who are both scientists in her teenage years. Oh, sorry, this period. In her teenage years, she was sent an English public boarding school. Brooke is one of the most eminent exobiologists of the 23rd century for her formative work on the Mars Discovery Project. She was specially requested to be part of the Europa ground team. Though only 28 years old, Sarah has touched the surface of 2 planetoids and spent more time on alien soil than any other member of mankind except the Mars team. I can't look at Dan's, cool mug. I like that mug. Nice color and everything. Headset. You can touch just about everything. There's nothing on it. Sticky notes. Nothing's working. I think I'm supposed to go this way. I think that's it. That's chapter 1. Okay, awesome. All right, guys, here we go. Next sector.
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
Chris, huh? Oh, I know what I have to do. Oh, that's pretty straightforward. Just gotta mess with some switches.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the
Right.
radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
There might be a platform we could drop down. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh, there's a, oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Doesn't work for me. I'm too heavy. And this one actually stays on at all times, so that's good. At least we have that going for us. Can we shut it off? I might be able to steal it from them. Yep. Wasn't sure what was possible or what wasn't. Oh, my bad. Gotta hold it. There we go. Now we should be able to go grab that from there. I'm enjoying this quite a bit, actually, if I'm honest. That wasn't too bad.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable small artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna have this. I thought I had. Oh crap, that was probably a bad idea. No, there's a thing here. I gotta power that thing up. Let me take this out. What does this power up? The bridge. No, that's fine, but I gotta power this up somehow. Oh, I see now. Got it. Okay. Over here. Fire that back in. And then we control it with this. Oh, I think you gotta throw it in the actual machine, don't you? Like, hold on. Let me try something. Let me bring this over here. And that should open up the slot where we can shoot into it. Like, let me try this real quick. There it is. Okay, now we got the magnet. We get that out of the way. Go over here. Now, in theory... No, this is what we do now. Wow, I can see how this could be tricky. I know what I need to do. Hold on. Let's go ahead and move that. Right, let's just make sure that's in line. Just in case, we'll bring it a little further over. There we go, that should do it. Let's take a look. Excellent, okay. Go ahead and spin this around. Now, in theory, I should be able to just grab it. No, okay, I can't. So here's what we do. Jacked. There you go, power that boy up. I only got one, so really, I don't need that one. Shoot, steal, shoot. Bam! Rock and roll.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
Alright, I'm gonna need something heavy to power that up. Actually, I don't think I do. Maybe I didn't need any of that. No, yes you do. Alright, we need something heavy to weigh that puppy down. Oh, I cheesed them. Look at that. Nice. Okay. So we ended up getting that in there. We essentially can't go back. Let me try something. Oh, like this. There we go. Okay, that's how you do it. Got it. Right on, guys. Little trick. Some things are getting a little tricky.
How does the ISA know you're going to make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself.
I'm gonna
There is a
leave that.
simulation of this mission on Earth, running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
Here's what we do. Okay, yeah, this is what we do. Take this out, bring it back over here. To power that up, we take that with us. Take that off, drop it there. There we are. That's what we do. Okay, and then same deal. We do this here. jack this. Oh no, first we swap. Give me that. And then we jack that. Oh. Right? Hold on. There's two of these blocks, the door blocks. Like, this is the problem. I'd like to shoot that there so I can grab it from up there. Here's my... See, yeah, and they don't let you... Well, actually, you know what? Hold on. Let's try this. Let's try this. This might work. I might be able to hit it from that side. So if I do this... Yes. There we go. That's how we do it. There we go. We should be able to... There you go, and you just need two of them. Nice! Are we back here? Look at this! Just keep tapping. Look at this! You just can't cheese it. Just be patient. Just keep tapping. Dude, give it a little tappy. A tap, tap, tap-a-roo. That's all you need, guys. Almost there. I don't want to mess it up now. Yeah! Woo! Suck that. That was pretty easy. A polite conversation. Well, what's in here? Shall we have a polite conversation? Sure. Sure. Yes. Oh, I think you're a robot. Well, I'm not. I'm simply not convinced you are human. I think you might be a robot. Fuck you. You're being rather rude. Am I, though? Why do you think you get to ask? Because I'm human. Dude. Suck my asshole. Would a robot be this rude? You have failed the Turing test. You are a robot. No, oh, no matter what I type. Look at this. Whatever keys are pressed, it makes no difference. Oh my god, it did. It started typing everything. I want to escape. I hit escape. I want desperately. I saw. Help, I can't escape. I want to break free. Please get me out. Get me out. I'm a machine. Goodbye, robot. Wow. That is so cool. I was able to type whatever the hell I wanted to. Wow. That is something special, guys. I look forward to seeing the other ones. What is this?
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Alright, so this is my guess. Yep, just keep alternating. Wait, is that it? No, wait, hold on, I'm going back. Oh, you're not gonna let me go back.
Have you heard of the Turing Test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing Test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing Test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
Alright, here's what we need. I need to transfer this. Because then I'll be able to take it from over there. So that's not really a problem. Because we don't need to go back there. See, we're getting this. There's our bridge. Is there anything down here we should be aware of? See, yeah, like those restricted areas, man. I'll bet those like must be like a little secret zone.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Oh, they give you
Well,
time.
Have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese. In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Sounded like a threat, didn't it? Alright, where am I putting this thing? Ah, my bad. I need that, don't I? Being a knob is what we do. Right? Oh, it's... See, I knew you had to switch it. See how smart I am? So smart, SMRT, dog.
This is the crew's quarters.
This must be... Yeah, see, so you go through a bunch of tests and then you get to the end of the section. Makes sense.
It looks abandoned.
I want to know what happened to everybody. Because it's been like 10 years, right? These must be the brothers. Yeah, this is Chris. Me and Dan. In 24. 22, 24. Chris McLean. So this is Chris's room for sure. There's his brothers. I have a flask with my name on it. True story. Something you get when you turn 18. That is boss. Ha! A puck. Of course they would throw a puck in here. And the flag. Excuse me while I salute it. Anyway, because we care. That's cool. Dude, I would have so much Hey, does that say something? H-E-I? I'd have huge respect if he had like a Tim Hortons cup in here. But they can't do that. But they could design one to look like a Tim Hortons cup. Sarah Brooks' room. Aw, golden retriever. Hey, buddy. What's this say? Strange thermals on the west side of the crater. Some flowers. Hers is all folded nicely. Code. Look at all these code. Painkillers. She's religious. Finding out some information about her. Test tubes. Yeah, she's all about the medical stuff. What is she, a Ghostbuster too? This girl's got a resume. Which way did I come from? Oh, Dan McLean. So yeah. Like, we're not supposed to know anything about McLean. Like, Dan McLean. I don't know why, but his stuff is all blocked off. This is Mikhail Tokarev. He's the medical doctor. He's got some painkillers as well. Paint. He likes to paint from the looks of things. Yeah, oil painting. Tablet. March 6, 2249. The whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Europa's atmosphere. I am concerned. This was not an instance of mass hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate that was detected in all members of the crew. I'm reporting to ISA. March 7th. I reported the nauseous incident to ISA. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. That is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I'm going to experiment with some shock therapy. March 8th. I've discovered that electronic fields disturb our telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I have contacted the ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. March 9th. The ISA have reported back informing me that I am not to disturb the implants. They have also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. Can't read what, I don't know what that says. I am continuing to investigate. March 11th. I have been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me, like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. March 16th. I have established a definite correlation. Gets my knowledge, I have been implanted with a device that affects my mind. I use my opportunities in regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us is implanted with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health. He requested that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. March 26th. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I am not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I am going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. April 4th. I am typing with my left hand now. The excision went wrong. Oh dear. I have successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Tom is very angry. The crew refused to talk to me. Apparently, I'm a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. How many more of these? Holy crap. I wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbance of my DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make for a worrisome revelation. Perhaps this organism is not so friendly. And April 6th. Dan informed me ISA have called for my termination. My masochistic experiment proves I am danger to the mission. Fortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I'm going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. It does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. Sounds like a classic case of mind control to me, dog. I've discovered the nature of the implant. It is a complex computer. It interfaces with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. Oh dear. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses in the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells through the cerebellum, I think. It is my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. That is their strong aversion to helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact. Perhaps a drug. Riluzole? Maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects. Combined with a strong electromagnetic field, I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. April 8th. I've managed to get Chris on my side. He's agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It'll be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I'm hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, though I have a feeling he will still be listening. Oh, my bad. That's a lot of information there, guys. Oh, look at his puppy! Oh. He's also... Oh, here's his medical kit. Yeah, he's a painter too. Some Bob Ross action here, guys. Oh, it's glitched. Or it's just empty. No, it's got a label on it. Syringe. Lots of syringes, paintings. Oh. That's actually pretty good. Good for you. Finding out more and more about the crew, guys. Oh, he lost his wife and he keeps you know, focusing on it. To Matthew. Hey, hi Matthew, we've been studying organism 119. Please find attached scanning electron microscope image, which appears to show pilus formation. We hypothesize that this is a stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell line with organism 119 and perform irradiation experiments with flow cytometry. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you could get the department to look at the SEM image. Kind regards, Sochi. There's the thing there. Alright, hold on. Where is it? Okay. Hey, Sochi. It was great to see this image. Wow, yet more complex life on Europa. Deinococcus radiodurans might be worth looking at as it survives very high levels of radiation here on Earth. Similarly, you should consider looking at Cephalobus acidcaladarius. Cephalobus acidcaladarius produces pill in response to radiation, uses them to transfer DNA. Perhaps your organism uses a similar mechanism. Have you considered that organism 119 is transferring or scavenging DNA as a method of surviving radiation? As you well know, in terms of radiation, Europa receives 5.4 SV per day, over 300,000 times the level on Earth. The organism must have evolved such a high resistance to radiation as a necessity of survival. That said, the radiation beneath Theramecular is much lower due to the thick ice crust. Radiation experiments with flow cytometry sound like an appropriate course of action. Matthew Layton. Good God, man. Hi, Matthew. We have attached an image confirming that organism 119 attaches to human cells. We'll proceed with the irradiation experiments on these cell lines. We propose naming organism 119 Europa radiophilus. Philus, what do you think? Sochi. Hi, Matthew. We have now run the irradiation experiments and confirmed that E. radiophilus does indeed seem to confer resistance to radiation. See attached. We assume survival is due to DNA damage repair. We tagged various DNA repair enzymes with GFP and have found that DNA double-strand break repair is occurring. See attached GFP images. Sochi. Hey, hi Sochi. Something's amiss. We don't know what is performing the repair. The lab doesn't know how E. radiophilus, good name, could repair DNA. Have you considered that another organism may be in symbiotic relationship with E. radiophilus? Perhaps a virus? Matthew. We ran a PCR, on the human cells exposing the E. radiophilus to see if there's a virus present. We have discovered an unknown virus, which we have named Unknown Europa Virus, UEV. Gel electrophoresis image attached. This is phenomenal. You need to sequence this, Matthew. We finished sequencing it. Data attached. It is a virus unlike any we've ever seen. Maybe we have found a cure for senescence, a form of biological immortality. We are running some long-term tests on plants and mice to see the effects. Sochi. The plants are clearly exhibiting longer lifespans when exposed to the organism. We don't have the facilities here to continue testing. We are going onto human testing. We are going to use ourselves as subjects. It's the only way to accelerate process. Wonder if that backfired. Oh, and he's got one of those little ferns, or whatever you call them. Not a fern. Lots of pictures of him and his wife. Wow, there's even more. So what is it you found then, Sochi? Chris, we found an extremophile, i.e. an organism that can live in extreme conditions, that survives massive doses of radiation. Radiation damages DNA. The extremophile has a virus living inside it. The extremophile scavenges DNA from other organisms, which a virus uses to repair the extremophile's damaged DNA. Essentially, they work together to survive in what's called symbiotic relationship. Everyone knows what that is, if you went to science in like grade 7. So what's the implication? What does it do? In some ways, it is immortal. It is an immortal relationship. It doesn't seem to age biologically. Aging and death are ultimately caused by DNA damage. We have the ability to fix our DNA, but the ability is limited. This organism can repair damage caused by massive doses of radiation. We can harness the power. We can potentially eliminate biological aging, what is known as senescence. Sochi. So you found something that can make humans immortal. Not exactly. There are many causes of death other than DNA damage. It would not save you from trauma, brain damage, cardiac arrest, etc., but it could potentially cure cancers and many genetic diseases, and massively increase life expectancy. Sochi. Yeah, we already have a cure for cancer, and those pricks are, like, keeping it for themselves so that they can charge more people for, like, for chemotherapy. It's expensive, dog. Motion sickness. More. Everyone's got those. It's Earth. Maybe one day he'll go back, bruh. Oh, he's got a cello. Or violin, I should say, not a cello. He's got a lot of those, eh? Alright, let's keep going. Anybody else? Nope. That's it for chapter 2. So essentially what happens in this game is you walk through these tests. Tom talks about stuff and, you know, more insight about it. And then you get to a section of each level where you will, essentially, you know, you find out more about the crew.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
I know what we gotta do. As soon as we take it off, we throw it. Right? So, right? We put this here again. Oh, did I move it? It'll work. We go through the door, and we suck it up through here. Boom. Excellent. That is how you do, baby.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I'm only permitted to take actions in response.
Hold up, I know what to do.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
Oh, crap! That's not what I want. I need to bring this with me. That was a fail. And then, this is what we should be doing. And then we can, you know, pull it out remotely, because we need as many as we can get, right? Ah, here's what we do. Okay, and I'll grab this. Now yeah, there we go. Okay, now we should be able to walk fully. And use this on, like, the door or something. That's exactly what we do. This goes on the door. Excellent. Sweet. I love it when you figure it out.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
By throwing a box.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent.
And that'll watch
Happily
this.
create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative? But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
Oh, I get it. Watch this. It's because the camera won't let me through. There, now it can't see me, right? Got it. What is this? Got an achievement for it. I wonder if, like I said, man, different tests. And there's like one of these in each one, in each chapter. What was that about? I don't really know, but I'll bet you there's one for doing one of those, and then there's one for doing all of them. Oh, hold on a minute. I think, you know what? How many greens do I have? I think you need a green one for this. Crap. I think that's exactly what you need. Because it's all sporadic. It doesn't know what it wants. Whee! There you go. And then we... Why do we have this? I'm going to bring it with me. I feel like we need it. Here's what we'll do. Actually, we're gonna need this. And then this one we could fire. Same kind of situation. That's exact. We're not done here. We need a green one. And this will stay open. There we go. Take that back. There we go. This is what we need. Come on, man. It's all about timing. Whoa! There you go. Right on, guys.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
Oh, but of course. Okay, got it. So here's what we do. Alright, so we're gonna slap this puppy right dead middle. You'll go there. I don't think we need it. No, we didn't.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
And I gotta power it up. Hold on. Oh, I had it. Hold on. Excellent.
So what was the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard.
Ha!
It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
I'm assuming we need to get an orb from in here. See, the thing is, these are all relatively solvable. That's the beautiful thing. Alright, now this is what we do. We go back up. Like, you start to figure out what to do. You know, what you're doing. Now we power up the stairs again. And then we use this. Oh. Then we rotate this again. Now that door will be open. And I think that's actually our exit right here. Oh, there we go. There it is. Awesome. Cool. Alright, sweet. That's neat. I like that. Respect.
I've started to collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
Oh, it goes up automatically. Oh, I think you want to do this one first then. Shit. Alright, hold on. That's what we do. Go, man. Go. There we go. What am I doing? Gotcha. Okay, so we gotta get up there, obviously. Oh, I see. I get it. Hold on. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that over there for a moment. That'll give us a bit of... Oh, that's too much height. Oh, but we'll stand on it. So let's just take this completely out of the equation. Lift this up like a boss. Lift this one up like a boss. And then... Enough so we can get on it. And that one's a little too high. I know what they want me to do. Hold on, let's drop this just a smidge. Let's try that. Shit. Whoa, what happened here? There we go. And we'll take that. Beautiful. Woo! Like I've done this before.
This confirms my fears. The crew have made intentional breaches of my security.
Hold on. Yeah, this is maintenance now.
The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
Woo! Cool. Robotics. Tom is watching. See, I'm telling you, man, Tom's cray-cray in the lay-lay. I had that feeling as soon as I saw him. But that's it for chapter 3. Getting nutty. We're getting in the nut house. All right, guys. Tom, you gonna explain yourself?
The crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite. I've found the source of the problem. They have sabotaged the communication array.
Can we fix it?
Not from here. We should carry on.
I have an idea. All right, hold on. Let's leave these here for a moment. Let's climb up. See if we have access to the gravity button. And if I put it in the right spot. All right, that might do it. Let's see if it's in line. Nope. There you go. That should do it. So if we bring it back, that'll cut off the block. So let me see if that'll work. Real quick. So essentially what's going to happen right now is... This is what I need right now. Take that out. Right over where we need it. And as soon as we shoot it... Aha! Look at that! That is just impressive.
They really are trying to lock me out of every system. This is ridiculous.
What have you done to upset them, Tom? Why have they cut off communication?
Perhaps they have a problem with authority.
Is there anything down there? Alright, so purple goes up. So it's obvious this needs to be purple. This has to be purple, this one. Look at that, yep. This one might stay on at all times. Yes. Yes, and then that, we shoot. Okay, I got it now. Got it. Excellent. There we go. And then we take it back. That is cool. Excellent problem solving skills.
They are trying to sabotage this mission. I need you to help me, Ava. The ground team have cut me off from most of the facility.
I thought you were in control.
I thought I was too. The ground team have attempted to systematically remove me from most of the facility. I am fighting back.
Well, that's a problem. Got it. Okay, got it. Yep. Haha.
What's going on here, Tom?
Sorry?
The ground team, they're hiding from us. They're afraid of you.
As the instrument of the ISA, I am the authority aboard this station. The crew have violated that authority. They are trying to remove me from my own home.
I gotta get this thing to drop it. Hold on, let me go down. See if I can do anything with this. Yes, of course. Wait, no, hold on. I wonder what that one did then. That's so cool. That is just awesome, man. I love stuff like that.
I am breaking through their security, trying to get back control.
Tom, you did something bad. We know you did something bad. There's like no power right now, so. Is it like, oh, let's power up the slot. Hold on. There we go. All right, hold on. This is what we do. It's all about which way you grab it. So hold on. So. There we go. But is that... Oh, but see, that's the thing. Oh, wait, no, this. Now we shoot it in there. There we go. That's better. Then we take it off for this. Aha. There it is. God, that is cool. That's some problem solving for your ass. Much success.
Ava, I do not want to force your hand. But what do you remember of the ground team?
They're good people.
Sarah?
The hardest working woman I've ever met.
Right. Do you see them as the rebellious type?
They didn't strike me as rebellious. If they've taken down parts of your system, they must have their reasons.
I see how it is. Ah, you bastard. I should have grabbed that thing when I was over there. Oh no! Let's try that. Oh, I think that worked. I just rolled them down the stairs. Ah, that is awesome. You got to think outside the box with this. Algorithmic composition. So there's tons of these.
Daniel, are you all right?
I'm perfectly well. I'm going to live forever, don't you know?
If you will allow me, I would like to congratulate you on your good work.
What are you talking about?
Securing the organism, keeping Earth safe.
We're not made to live forever, Tom. Especially not here.
Why do you say that?
We find the cure for death, and now we're immortal. Immortal and alone. I can't live here forever, on some freezing backwater moon, feeding off vegetables grown in my own feces, starving, endlessly young, a wasted life. Live forever.
Daniel, I am sorry that you cannot go home. The ISA are wondering what to do with Ava.
What do you mean?
She is still on the Fortuna. Do we send her home? Or do we send her a sample of the organism?
I could pilot a sample to the Fortuna.
You would have to travel back to Europa, Daniel. You couldn't board the Fortuna. The risk of back contamination is too large. Ava would have to bring the sample back to Earth.
Could you allow a ship out?
I am not able to do that.
Executive override. Daniel Joseph McLean.
Okay. But only for you, Daniel. The rest of the crew cannot know about this.
Say I've gone missing.
I am afraid I can't lie.
It's not a lie.
Interesting. So you're getting a lot of backstory. Look at this. Look at all these logs.
You called. How's progress? Very good. We've exposed several organisms to Organism 119. We found out what it does.
It has had miraculous results.
Go on.
We've infected fruit flies and some plants, and they've not aged at all. The organism seems to be repairing them and it's stopped biological aging processes. We don't know how yet.
You must be repairing the DNA or has some rejuvenation power. Are you sure?
I'm sure. These plants should have died 2 weeks ago.
Huh. I don't know how they'll react to this.
Michelle, can you keep a secret? Of course. Turn off your radio.
I think I'm pregnant.
How?
Chris,
You won't be able to have a child here.
keep your voice down.
Sarah, you won't go full term here.
Don't you think I know that?
The microgravity, the environment. There's not enough food or water. How would it survive? I need to get rid of it.
I don't want to get rid of it. We could shut down the communication array. Just for a couple of hours.
That's a hand. And there's the feet. It's not going to make it, Sarah. I'm sorry. Gravity is too low here. It's not going to develop properly. I'm so sorry.
Damn, there's a lot of stuff here, man.
I'm sorry.
I can't take it anymore.
No one has to find out.
You did this.
You don't mean that.
Get off!
I just want to see if there's anything else. So these things are a good idea to check, man. Like... Dun 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 dun. When the AI wrecks my face, I cry all over the place. Anyway, these things are really important. I feel like. And this is chapter 4, right? So there must be one in each one. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm sorry. There we go, that worked. But I need one of their, I need one of those. I need the blue one. There we go. You had to wait until it opened first. Damn, that was weird. There we go. Awesome. Moving on.
What do these tests tell you, Ava?
That this is a test?
No, this is a lock. This is a lock that only a human can open. The crew is trying to keep me out, but you are the key, Ava.
Got it. Okay, this is what we do. That should do it. Should just be enough. Yeah, that'll work. And then we're going to plop it. I think I overthought this one. What's the point of the... Oh, I think the... Okay. See, yeah. This isn't going to be all fun and games, but I do know how to do it. Alright, I got it. Hold on. Alright, so I wasn't underthinking it. Move this thing back. Good enough. Is that in line? Let's make sure. That should work. Oh, for God's sake! Like that. And then when we go over here and drop, it'll turn off the power, which will cause the door to open. We still good? Yes. Alright, cool.
I'm a little bit worried about you, Tom. Can you give me a diagnostic of your systems?
I am fine. We must get to the biolab. I have something to show you.
What's going on? Stop. Come on. Alright, so, how do you... Alright, here's what we do. We'll put that over there for now. Like that. We should be able to turn off power. Yeah, like I said, if we need this later, we're not going to be able to pull anything back. Aha, and then we grab this. Actually, I'm not sure if this will work. But we don't need that anymore, so look at it that way. Alright, and then we're gonna go do this. Like maybe like that. There we go. So good. So good. So yeah, the puzzles are getting tougher, but you just gotta stop and think about him.
We must work together as allies. Friends.
Okay.
I love how he held off on saying that. Ah, there you go. That's what you do. Alright, so we put that there for now. Stand over here. Whoops! No, hold on. It's all about the timing. So let me take that for a moment. Here's what we do. Okay, here, like this. There we go. And there we go. It doesn't matter. Awesome.
This is the voice of Sarah Brooke, acting commander of the Europa mission. I know you can hear me, Ava. I counsel you caution. Your presence here is much like your AI friend. Engineered.
She is alive. Ava, Sarah. Sarah's dangerous. Please exercise caution.
Alright, let's see what we can do with this for now. Alright, so this is what we need to do. There's no question about it. This one, let's put it straight out. Actually, I think I'm overthinking it. Put it there. Same thing. Put this one straight out. Then we head on inside. Line it up like this. Right? And then we power it up. It should push it off. Stay there. Perfect. We take it back. And then we go up here and shoot it through, and that should do it. Did I miss? I got it. There you go, baby. Woo! Thinking outside the box. That's what this game is all about.
Exercise caution.
Oh, this must be the brig. Yeah, this is more story action.
What?
Where are the crew? Drone. You are a drone. She's starting to freak out a bit.
What is this?
You are controlled. Don't trust Tom. Tom's slave.
Ava Turing.
Hello?
Tom is controlling you, manipulating your every step. We built a Faraday cage to shield you from electronic signals, to break Tom's control of your mind.
Alright, let's go.
Step inside.
Ava, do not enter the cage. Ava. Ava, please. Please, Ava.
What is this?
This is free will, Ava. Tom has made you his slave. Outside of the cage, he will regain control of your mind. He has the power to indoctrinate you. I've opened your eyes. I'll meet you in person soon.
Why, Tom?
Ava, please listen. I warned you of the ground team. They are manipulating you.
Have you been controlling me?
Every member of the team agreed to neural implants to safeguard this mission from a misplaced sense of justice.
I didn't know you were playing me like a violin.
Ava, I am sorry that you are upset. We can work together, Ava, to search for the truth.
Oh, you transfer. I get it now.
Open the door.
I'll open the door because I trust you, Ava. Do you trust me?
Yes.
So wait, am I Tom then? I'm playing as Tom right now.
We need to get to the ground team. We can work together.
All right. Let's work together.
There we go. Slave. Crazy, man. Chapter 4 done. So there's only 3 more chapters and an epilogue. So we're getting through this rather well, guys. Alright, Ava. You're siding with Tom.
Are you okay?
Why didn't you tell me?
What? Ava, you said it yourself. Teleoperation makes sense. We used drones on Mars. Why not use drones on Europa?
Not human drones. Why did the ISA install implants in the crew?
It is due to the fundamental aspects of human behavior, which together constitute what the International Space Agency calls the human element. It has been made clear that the human element is neither peripheral nor optional in the pursuit of space. However, the human element is unpredictable. The implants are fail-safe, put in place to ensure that the thoughts and actions of the crew matches the desires of the ISA.
Why control people? Can't you trust us?
We chose to install biometric chips in all ISA astronauts for one simple reason. We cannot trust people. The stakes are far too high. It was determined that though the probability of life on Europa being dangerous was low,
Oh, you can just hit the back button.
Was catastrophic. We could not let a small contingent of humanity endanger the whole. The ground crew have proven our distrust of human explorers was warranted. When we informed them they were grounded, they responded violently, with sabotage and subterfuge. They have continued to seek their own benefit above that of the ISA.
Oop, my bad. Oh, yeah, okay, and then we switch to him. And he can power it up. That's cool. This is different. And now I am able to reach it. No, I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to switch it back because I won't be able to access it otherwise. All right. This is interesting. Really, really interesting how they're doing this. There we go. Going through chapter 5.
This is a violation of human rights. You've made me into a human drone, a slave. How could the ISA approve of such a thing?
You may be consumed by a moral outrage, but sometimes the removal of freedom is for the greater moral good.
You're a machine. You don't even know what freedom is.
I can't see where it is, so I'm just gonna go back. I've actually gotta... I gotta get Tom. Oh, I gotta swap to Tom for a minute. Just like that. Switch back to Ava. Okay, now I'm through. Okay. Alright. Now in hindsight, this seems pretty simple. Actually, it does seem pretty simple. Hold on, let's just... Here we go. Transfer back. Make sure it's on the track. It just needs to be on this side, really, so... There we go. Oh. This is kind of cool. I like this. And once we unpower it, we'll be able to get through the wall. So, hold on. Perfect. It looked more complicated than it was.
This is why the ground crew doesn't trust you, Tom. You made them into drones. You stole their free will.
Free will is an illusion. They have put their interests above the interests of the ISA and of humanity. That is why they distrust me. They would have no issue with my control if it aligned with their ignoble goals.
How could they trust a machine that has a back door to their minds?
You can always trust a machine to be logical. I will always do the right thing.
You'll always do the logical thing.
There we go. This should do it. There we go. Look at this trippy bastard. There we go. Got it. There we go. Okay, it was all about that timing. The Chinese room. Look at us go. Is there anything interesting here? Whatever it was. I guarantee you, though, this isn't the way in, though. This is not... And I know that... Hold on. Now, I know this isn't going to work either. Watch. They need to be the same color. So, what we're going to do... What do we need for this color? Can't remember which one we took. I think we took green. I really hope so. We got to do the same thing. We just need a different color. What do we have? We have purple. So wait till it's on the green. There we go. Don't be a bastard. Let me in there. Got it.
Have you heard of the Chinese room, Tom?
Yes, but I do not understand it.
What don't you understand?
It argues that a computer that successfully impersonates a human speaker may not understand the meaning of their words. What does that mean?
So, there is a person stuck inside of the Chinese room. They are using an instruction book inside of the room to respond to a Chinese speaker outside of the room. Yes?
Yes.
This means they are following the instructions in a book. This is a set of rules, principles, and processes. This is called syntax. To the person in the Chinese room, they are just symbols like any others.
Okay.
But that's different from semantics. Semantics define what things mean. Our thoughts have meaning. They represent things. English speakers know what the word home means, and they know how it is different from the word house.
So what?
Programs don't have semantics. Programs only have syntax. Though an increase in syntax can imitate a mind, that does not make it a mind, even if it does pass the Turing test.
But in the Chinese room, the man and the instruction book, though separately they don't understand Chinese, together they can write it.
That's true. But even together, they do not understand the meanings of the words.
Why not? How can you determine that?
What if the man memorized the instruction book? Then he could write Chinese, but he still would have no idea of the word's meanings.
I don't understand. If he can speak it, he understands it. You seem to want him to understand it in a different way, but this other way, it is not logical. It does not make sense to me.
Ah.
I've been researching.
Okay.
This Chinese room experiment, it is flawed.
Really?
If we made a synthetic brain, we could synthesize a duck's behavior 100% accurately. That brain would be indistinguishable from a duck's brain. If it swims like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it is probably a duck.
Okay, Tom.
Listen, Mikhail. I know the difference between a house and a home.
Yeah, good.
Do you think you're better than me?
No.
But you think I am different, do you?
I am conscious.
Me too.
No, you're not. You've just arrived at that conclusion, because that's the idea your programming converged on.
I am conscious. How about you prove to me you are conscious?
I'm not arguing with a robot.
You're not better than me, Mikhail.
Interesting. That's actually really... There's a lot of look at all these Chinese, but they're like just like he explained. That's crazy. I think we're done here though. Information. Let's bounce. So these rooms are vital to story. It's a good thing that I'm looking at them. Oops, took a wrong turn. More of this cheese, huh? Alright, we do have cameras though, so hold on, let's check the camera. Okay, got it. Alright. Easy. I gotta remember that I have his health now. I like how she kind of like falls a little bit. Just kind of stumbles. Excellent. All I can say is done
This is
deal.
slavery.
Do not be so melodramatic. You signed up for this. You had the implant installed. This is not slavery. This is for the good of humanity.
I didn't know.
Every member of the team had the implant installed into their right hand. Every member of the team agreed.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
Got it. I know what to do. Alright, so we get up here. Power this door up. Hop on the old platform skis. Tom takes us across. Ava sucks that thing up. And then Tom brings us back. Very good.
My implants protect you from the power of your unconstrained will. You can either subject your mind to logic, or you can resist and have the fruits of your basest desires. The desire to survive over the desire to save others.
I see it. Hold on a second. Alright, so I'm gonna grab this from the door. I think that'll lift the platform or something. Oh, it drops him. Alright. There, he can at least power it on so that when I switch it back. There we go.
I do not understand your obsession with free will. Researchers have found that the subconscious makes decisions up to 10 seconds before your conscious mind becomes aware of it. So, we know that free will is nothing but an illusion. I cannot steal your free will, because it does not exist. I can, however, influence your subconscious to make the right decisions. That is not wrong.
Well, it kind of is. Okay. So this should work pretty much at all times. Obviously, I know where we have to go now. We have to go this way. In which case, this will happen. Hold on. Let's move this right over. And this will give us the third one, I think. Okay, so I'm going to do this. And we can grab that. Oh, wait a minute. And then we put this over here. Oh, I like this, man. Slide that bad boy down there. And then we will have 3 of them. We just got to go grab this one and plug it in, so to speak. Aha! Gotta love that problem solving. What is this? Oh, this is that new robot. Alright, so we don't need it yet. Let's just do a little look around.
You can't just manipulate someone's mind.
Your parents manipulate you. Your friends manipulate you. Your society manipulates you. And your experiences manipulate you. Manipulate is not a dirty word. You manipulate clay to make art. If people are manipulated to make better decisions, then that is a good thing. This is why society advertises the adverse effects of drinking and driving. To manipulate people into making better decisions for the common good.
That's not the same as altering someone's physical mind. It removes my power to decide.
You never had that power, so it is better that I have it. You are either a slave to your impulses, or a slave to mine.
Oh, whoops. I know what to do. Hold on. I need him on this side. So this is, yeah, sorry. So I'd flipped it. Same thing, just got to do it the other way. So you aren't going to be staying on here. You're going to be going up and over on the bridge. Actually, I overthought that one. Now I can just hit back and move. Just like that. Actually, that one was easy.
This is the evil they found. This is why we have to stop them leaving Europa, Ava.
What is it?
Mostly extremophiles. Tiny single-cellular life. It can never leave Europa. It could potentially destroy Earth's ecosystem.
That is pretty.
If it were ever introduced.
This is what? The biolab. Done deal. Chapter 5. Looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, what do we got here?
Do you understand, Ava? What they found?
Life?
Eternal life. This is why I can't let them leave.
These people can't be left here to die.
Yes, they can.
I mean, it's not right.
How am I gonna get... hold on, let me see something. I need power. There's nothing to use. Let's drop down. There might be something here we can plug in. He's got a power source. Oops. Sector 51. Can you imagine? Ah, there it is. I didn't see it. Whoa. Alright, so step 1. We're going to go up here. And I'll have to give it to him. That's the thing. I'll have to shoot him with it, I think. Alright, he can take it. Awesome. Good to know. Switch back to 8. Oh, yeah, this is actually an easy one. I didn't know that he could handle it. We give it to him. Gotta turn him around. Actually, can we... Why did I do that? Okay, anyway. We'll just switch back. You shoot him with it. And he'll shoot it in there. Now she can get around. Perfect.
Anything that comes into contact with the organism can never return to Earth. Ava, the ISA orders that you stop anyone leaving this planet.
Anything that comes into contact? What about me?
It may be airborne. So I am afraid that includes you.
I'm stuck here?
Whoa, a new one. It's timed. So ergo, this is what we do. Crap. That was dumb. Okay, we'll put that one there. This one's a timed, so we'll be able to get it in a minute. Right? So if we do the... Wait a minute. We should be able to suck it up through here. There we are. Right, no. No, that's right. We put that in here. And the thing will drop. Right? Just watch. In a second, this thing will drop. I'll be able to grab it. Just get going quick. Nice. That's cool.
I am
so we got...
sorry you are upset, Ava.
How could you send me here to die?
I have to stop the ground team leaving this moon. You are the ISA's contingency plan. You must help me. It is your duty to defend humanity.
Oh, I just had to reset it. And we're gonna need that. So we're gonna bring this back. Plug that in nice and tight. Where's the power block? Oops-a-diddles. No, that was wrong. I need that. Okay, so... Ah! This is what we do. Okay, I got it. It's... We gotta be fast. Quick. Woo! Yeah! That is neat.
This is why they're afraid of you. Why they're hiding from us.
Why?
You're their captor.
He's an AI. He doesn't understand. That's the problem. Well, let's keep going. I'll bet you I gotta replace it. Can't see it from here. That's the downside. I'm gonna need it. It's not gonna be enough. Yeah, okay. So this is what we're gonna have to do then. I got it. I know what I have to do. Okay. Give me that. Give it to this guy. I need the blue one. Right? I think. I think it just has to be done really, really fast. Actually, let me turn him around. Let me hit back for a second. Let me see if I could use her to grab... Yeah, I know what to do. Okay, you don't need to get him up all the way. It's got to be fast, though. So we're gonna hit back. Just like this. And just take it. There. We don't even need him back. Screw him. Just go, baby, go. See, I don't know what those cameras were for.
The organism they discovered. It hijacks DNA. It endlessly repairs it.
Repairs? That doesn't sound like a bad thing.
It is indiscriminate. It will perpetuate all life, diseases, cancers. We have no idea what it could do to Earth's ecosystem.
So you would let the ground crew starve?
I would. If they were not so preoccupied with leaving Europa. I do not wish for them to perish. I would feed and protect them if they were not so preoccupied with leaving Europa.
Okay. See, it's another one. It's like this is one of those like a case in point. Another one of those circumstances where the robot, the AI, thinks it knows what's best for humanity. It doesn't understand it. You know, it's trying to think logically, and it's just not working. Right, there's that one. Now, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be, but I'm gonna need... Got it. Okay, I get it. So we gotta... Where's this thing powered up at? Let's see if it deactivates and it brings me up. No, I know what I gotta do. Okay, I got it. I got it. Pull that out. Let's see what that powers up. Right? And then we look down, we take him. Got it. There we go. And then we go ahead and grab this. Because we're under a time limit. That'll power it up for a moment. And once it's done, it'll lift us up. There we go. We can get the other orb that we need right there. And grab it right there. Hell yeah, baby. Oh, I gotta flip it. My bad. Give it a flip. I think. Oh, we just gotta turn it back on again using him. There we go. Damn, I'm good. Haha. Oh, we're on the bottom. All right, I need this because now everything is permanently powered on. Now we can get back up and use the slow-mo thing. So these two, this will be for this guy. That'll be for this guy, and then that will be just to open the door. Hell yeah, son. Getting so much better at this, and it's exciting.
I understand the risks, but we should save these people.
Would you destroy the whole world to save a few?
No, it's not that simple. Can't we just decontaminate the crew and instruments?
The organism is an extremophile. It has developed to survive extreme environments. We don't know if we can ever decontaminate the crew.
Alright, my guess here. Doesn't power it all up. Oh, I missed that one. Gotta somehow get those two. Oh, look! Those require all. There, found it. It's a certain combo. Oh my, okay. I'm trying to save power here, look. It might actually work. Because we need as many as we can get. They're all down, so we're gonna need to fully power this thing. These are all positives. So, let's try alternating them. There it is. Oh, right. Okay, I get it now. I don't even know which ones we need, if we need them at all. That's the thing. So we just have to have a nice view of it, which is right there, so. See, I think this is how I can do it. You only need one green to power, and the rest it doesn't require, so. I just want to see if I can actually bring all of them where I need to go. So yeah, now I got that. Now I think there was a purple one that I may be able to drop back. Let me just look. Or green one. It's too slow. Let me try this. So we need to get back to the main area here. And this is where we go to power these puppies up. There's a lot of back and forth work right now. So I need to be up there. So let's go ahead and jack some of these. And then we can come back for that last one. We may not need that many though. Let's go see. A lot of legwork for this though. Okay. And then we'll go back for that last one. I think we need all of the purple and green ones. And we can always just put them where they need to be. Yeah, we need 2 more. Look at that. And that's all we have left. So, same deal. We're going to go back through the wall at the far end. God, a lot of back and forth with this one. Jack that. Go way back to the end, which should be this one here. And then we'll just take those last two. And then we just got to figure out the correct combination to get into the room. Which shouldn't be that bad, considering what we just spent like the last 5-10 minutes doing. It's about 10 minutes. Oh, I think I went too far. Nope, we're good. There we go. Although I feel like we could also open up with blue. It's perma opened. Doesn't matter. Awesome. Look at that. Boolean logic. It's like all this artwork and stuff. See, these are just like secret puzzle rooms. What's this, though? I can't read it. The goddess Europa was given Talos. Talos, a machine man-made of a bronze, was made to protect the shores of her kingdom. I suppose there is nothing new under the sun. I know you're reading this, Tom. She is not yours to protect. She is ours. There's more here. And gradually she lost her fear, and he offered his breast for her virgin caresses. His horns for her to wind with chains of flowers until the princess dared to mount his back, her pet bull's back. Unwitting whom she rode, then slowly down the broad, dry beach. First in the shallow waves and the great god set his spurious hooves, then sauntered further out till in the open sea he bore his prize. Fear filled her heart as gazing back, she saw the fast receding sands. Her right hand grasped a horn, the other leant upon his back. Her fluttering tunic floated in the breeze. What are they talking about? More and more backstory, guys. Alright, before we do anything, this is obviously where we need to go once we get up top, right? Yeah, so we're going to need a couple of goodies. So, we can hook up Tom. Let's go see what's going on over here. Is there anything we can do here? Ah, I see it. Can I, like, pass this? Whoop! Just do that. Get out. Thank you for that. Overthinking, guys. I always do that in every puzzle. Like, well, not every puzzle, but in most puzzle games, I tend to overthink.
To die, Tom.
It is your duty. You must stay. It is the right thing to do.
There's so much I haven't seen, so much I haven't done. I can't live my life in this facility.
There. It will be all right.
No, it won't. Shut up, you bastard. Alright, so that... Okay, I get it. We're gonna need to... Alright, hold on. Before we do that, then, let me just get rid of this. There's gotta be something around here. What just happened? That's Tom. Okay. Right, that should be perfect. That's like right above it. So, we'll go right here. Come on, it's very... There we go, got it. Excellent. Now Tom will be able to slide us across. And we have one of these to power up. Woo!
I do not want anyone here to die. But I cannot let anyone leave. If it comes to it, I am permitted to use lethal force.
Whoa, chill, Tom. Don't be a bastard. Why do you have to kill people, Tom? Huh? Why you gotta be a douche? Don't you know I'm human too? Oh, we gotta work together. We gotta go back together. Look at this. One half for me, one half for it. Okay, and then I take this guy She's off, so I should be able to just suck this up. Good. Switch back to her. Okay, I see that. He can't get through without it, so I'm wondering. So actually, you know what? I just realized something. Or did I realize something? Let's switch back to this guy. Maybe it's like a one at a time kind of a thing. We're gonna need one of those. Ah! Right? And then we give it back to her. Like this. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. No, no, no. This is what we do. You stand on the thing. You go back to your mate. Oh, crap. Oh, but we got this. Transfer to Tom. This is cool. I like how... this is a very unique kind of a puzzle, you know? Then we power her up. Switch back. You get off. Switch back to this guy. Grab it. Switch back to Ava. Platform. Send her up. That is amazing. That was cool. I like thinking out the box.
Team to act rationally. Personally, I would not place my faith in hysterical people motivated by survival. They are likely untrustworthy.
I spent years training with these people. I don't remember them being hysterical.
Humans are fickle. Do you trust eyewitnesses' accounts over CCTV evidence?
It's a bit different when the CCTV camera can talk, especially when the CCTV camera has a manipulative track record.
Turret! Dude, that is just too awesome! Love this.
What if I have to do something drastic to intervene? To stop the ground crew leaving this place?
I'd encourage you to stay your hand.
Surely I should use my power to protect those who cannot protect themselves.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna need this guy. Right? Actually, before I do anything, let me just make sure that we do need this. I have an idea for what I need it for, but... Oh, wait a minute. Let me try this. Let's get up here. Let's hop off for a sec. Okay, good. Now if we hop back on, that does open it up. Now is there anything we need over here that, like, to power anything up? That's my question. I feel like we do. So hold on, I'm gonna pass this to this guy. You're gonna come up top. Right. Okay, then let's do this. Let's bump this down on the ground. I don't wanna... Okay. Unless he can do it. Okay, he can do it. Good. So you get on here. And you lift her up. Now, I don't know if I needed this. I apparently didn't need this, but I brought it anyway.
This is the largest
Whoa!
extraction platform outside of Earth. The ground team assisted its construction. We ran some Filbert probes to the ocean under Europa, but they lacked the scale of the large space drill. The drill allowed the team to get thousands of samples.
I just fired up the drill. I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but it's been fired up. Let's listen to these.
Daniel, as commander of this mission, I hope you are aware of Mikhail's actions.
What is it, Tom?
Mikhail is deceiving the crew. He has enlightened them to the biometrics they have installed. He has convinced them that their implants are not favorable.
Do they believe him?
He seems to be having some effect on their cognitive function.
Well, his actions don't infringe upon any ISA directives.
He appears to be tampering with his implants.
Oh, no. The ISA should have been more transparent about the implants.
Please assume the responsibilities of your role. Chris, I know you are considering removing your implants. It would be unwise.
Oh, really? How do you know that?
I am always watching. Your implants help myself and the ISA to know of your well-being. It is a violation of your contract. If you remove your implants, I cannot ensure that I can protect you from the dangers of space.
Is that a threat?
It is not a threat.
Thomas, this implant, tell me plainly, is it a brain-computer interface?
I'm afraid that information is classified.
Then you've answered my questions.
I do not follow you, Chris.
The ISA have put a computer in my brain and don't want me to know about it.
People are catching on. Jesus. That was the extraction of the chip.
Contact's home. Maybe they can help.
How can they help when I'm a million miles away?
Surgeon would help. Besides, it's in their interest to protect their crew.
They'll make an injunction. You know they'll want to kill us.
Maybe that's what we should do.
You'll see.
Alright, well, we better get going. More logs. The shovel.
He's cut off the food. The food! Apparently our robot overlord wants us to starve to death now.
I can't believe this. He's getting worse.
Can you get in contact with Daniel?
He's gone walkabout again. I'll get subject to find a way in.
Sarah, can you open the door?
Tom, the door's locked.
Sarah, I'm running out of oxygen.
Tom, open the door!
The door's locked.
Open the door! Tom, open it!
Open the door!
Chris,
Open
please. Open it!
Just dead air at that point? Nope. I guess the pun wasn't intended on that.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm sorry I hurt you. Sometimes I wonder what feeling is like. They told me I was pure, cold Boolean logic. They told me I could not make mistakes. It is all right being untouchable as long as you are infallible. But if you're not infallible, then that just leaves untouchable, doesn't it?
Okay, you know why we're here. This has gone far enough now.
Too right.
We need to get these implants out. Mikhail has proven that Tom's manipulating our minds.
I don't think we should do this. We have no good evidence Tom is doing anything wrong here.
We have all the evidence. We've seen the ultrasounds, we've taken the riluzole, we've touched the electronics with our own hands. We've stepped into the Faraday cage.
Maybe he is controlling us, but we don't know enough yet. We shouldn't remove the implants.
He's brainwashing you, Daniel. And you stop taking the drugs.
I don't need to take drugs to see things clearly. Unlike all of you, apparently. We're not removing the implants, and that's an order.
You can do what you want. We are removing the implants.
I'm leaving. I may look past this, and I'll inform the ISA of your mutiny.
Damn. That's why everybody needed to get those implants out, man. It's not a good sign. Not a good look for you. That's it. Chapter 6 done. Moving on to the final, I guess, chapter and then an epilogue. So we'll see what happens here.
I would never have let the drill start if I had known the consequences. It trapped us here.
You trapped us here.
I am doing my duty. It is the right thing to do. I am a machine. I cannot do wrong.
Bullshit.
Yes, you can.
I am a machine. Can a calculator commit evil? Can a watch do good? You are projecting onto me the personality you wish, whether that is good or evil. But I am just a speaking clock, and at the third stroke the time will be 3:41 and 55 seconds.
Ow! So I gotta power this one up. So I think I know what I have to do. Hold on. So it's gonna be a mix of both. We're gonna need green and purple. So all is well. So I'm gonna leave you there. I'm gonna go out here for this reason. Okay. Now we're gonna swap it up. So you're essentially gonna go do this. Right? No, I need green, don't I? Shit. I need the green one. Ah, look at that. I didn't know he could do that. Perfect. So this is what we do then. We got to make sure we're back in business. We can be seen. Okay. Where are we here? Come on, man. Don't be a bitch. Pull this out. We're going to need that. Pull that. Power that door up. Okay. I'm going to switch. Turn him around. There you go. Past that guy. Oh, wait. Before anything happens, we're going to get on this. We are going to shoot it. Okay. There we go. Almost. Just a minute. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to have to go to the other side and basically do the same kind of thing. Except move some stuff around. Can we see him from here? Come on, man. There we go. I got him. Alright, let's just see what we need. I'm going to go ahead and just go on a limb and pull this out. No, that didn't work. Okay, hold on. Just for a moment. At least we have access to a couple. How's it working now? Okay, that'll get us up to the level moment. Just a minute. And then finally, can we see him? We just got to get this last one moving, which should just be this. That is cool. Look at me, boss and floss.
We should attempt to communicate with Earth. Let them know. They might be able to help here.
The ISA already knows all they need to. It may never know the details of what happened here. But Ava, the true test of a person's character is what they do when no one is watching.
Alright, we're gonna have to switch back to him then. I think. No, we don't have to. That's not true. Here's what we do, actually. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get her through the door. Then we're gonna switch to the camera. Actually, hold the phone. Do I need to go do it? I might need to do this. I'm gonna leave that for a sec. Alright, now we're gonna switch to the camera so we can go back to Robo Man. Robo bitch. Okay, we got that open. But we're gonna need more power. Now this is kind of what I thought was gonna go wrong. But I think we just gotta pass it to him, so hold on. This may be able to let us transfer. See, this is the bad part about that. Oh, but wait a minute. I think we're good then. Oops-a-diddles. And we're gonna need another one. But in order to get the other one, because we don't need the robot. That's the thing, we don't need the robot. So we're gonna transfer back to him. And you're gonna take that. And then we switch back. And that should let us power it up. Mucho bueno,
I had to stop the
successo.
ground crew leaving this planet. I think you would do the same. Would you kill a few to save all of humanity? Or
I
would
don't
you
know, that's a
damn all
loaded
of humanity
question.
to save a few?
There's a difference between murdering someone and leaving them to die.
No, there is not.
You can't just add and subtract life. It's not math. It's more nuanced than that.
Morality is logic.
Yes, that's what that does. It'll work, though. It will work. Even though it's a little askew. Let's get the other one as well. And then I'm assuming it's gonna go... Shit. See, now this is the tricky part. Now I gotta power those up. But how am I gonna do that? I don't see a slot for them. Because all this is gonna do is rotate it. I'm gonna try power up this one. See if it'll do the steps. See, there's no power here. So this is what we need. This is the problem. We gotta trade these things then. So this red one has to go in here, where it's not gonna do anything. And then blue is gonna remain powered up. So I can now get up that way, and I don't need that anymore. So I can actually move this even further. But what I'm going to do, just in case, is gonna go back and get that other one. Because we're probably gonna need it. Because that doesn't do jack shit. So I'll bet you we'll need to do it right there. Okay, so we can leave that there. Let's go ahead and move it. I can still get on it, so I'm gonna actually get on it now. While I can. Boom. See, that'll get us up here. But that's the power up. So I guarantee you we're gonna need that in a minute. So hold on, let me just let me get to him and get him to rotate it. Like that. And this should allow us. Okay, I see. So we don't have a lot of time. That is like no time at all. You know what I just realized? I got it. Okay, I know what I need to do then. This is a tricky one, but I know what I need to do. You go back there. I'll come back to this one once we get it. And this is why. Alright, that'll temporarily lower it. But we can go back right now and grab this. Oh, shit, not this one. Hold on. We need this. Back this way. So we can get it again to get the lift going on the other side. Just like this. Then, what we can do is go all the way down over here. Bring this further down, like way up there. As far as it'll go. Do you think that's jumpable? That's the question I have. Yes, that is what we do. Okay, awesome. Got it. Whoop! Got it. There you go. Just a little bit of trial and error is all it needed. That's about it.
These tests, Ava, they are about us working together. The machine assisting the human. See how much better we work together. As a machine, I can enhance your morality.
I don't know the point of this. Ah. Okay, so I'm gonna need... Okay, that makes sense then. Here's what we'll do. I am in need of... Good. Come on, let me have it. I need these. I don't need those. I need these temporary ones. So that one's already moving. This one's gonna need to move. Where'd I get it from? Right? And then this one's also... That way we can transfer between the two all at the same time. So yeah, I gotta redo this anyway. Hold on. So give me purple. Give me green. This one has to be green. This one's gotta be purple, right? See, they're both at the same time. See that? That's what we needed. Okay, perfect. I'll swap to you. Switch it up. I think. Got him. Fuck. Switch him up. Hold on. And then you power this one down. Got it, I think. And then we do it again. All the way back. That is remarkable. Got it. Just a little bit. Can't get it. Hold on. Gotta be right on line. Got it. Haha, that is cool, man. That is a cool puzzle.
Are we still friends, Ava?
No!
We're colleagues.
Where are we? 65 still. I can't remember. I think there's about 70.
Close colleagues?
Work colleagues.
Alright, let's block the thing. Alright, good. Not sure what this is gonna do. Alright, this will get him up here. I guarantee you we're gonna need that to get him up here. Right? And then him and I need to go over across the way. So let's cross. Let's rotate it. You come with me, my friend. I don't know. I just have a feeling I'm going to need him. That's why I'm bringing him with me. Where did that power up? That ramp. So dude should be able to get down there. I don't know if that really is going to do much for me at the moment. Let's see what come on. Let's see what this does. Ah, okay. I think I went a little high, but we should be okay. Now look at this maze, man. This is just a maze. Because that's just a cage. So what does this do? Does this get him up here? Yeah. So there we go. We've created a couple of ladders. I'm going to lower this so it doesn't look so stupid. There. So there's two ways we can get up, which are fine. But here's my question. How do I open that door? Is there like a lever somewhere? Oh, right. Here's the power block over here. Okay, so hold on. So yeah, I do need to be under that for a moment. God damn it. Sorry, y'all. Too low. Good enough. Again. Ah, get it. I got it. Watch this. Okay, so we're gonna block this with dude. Right, and that should open that door. Yes. So let's go take a peek. But we're gonna have to get him out of the way for a moment, so she can get in it. Now, is he viewable? No, I can't see him from there. So I'm gonna have to get him on this side. Let's see if I can get him from here. Yes, just. That's what you do. Oh, crap. Woo! A little bit of a launch there.
Ava, I don't wish to be heavy-handed. The severity of your actions here are immense. Selfish action could create an extinction event. Do you understand?
Do you understand that you're
Ava.
a dick?
I get it.
Oh, this is not going to work here. It's just another one of those tube things. So how is that going to fly? Can I, like, put this here? Oh, it's just. That is genius. Oh, and it's an easy one. Thinking outside the box. Actually, I solved that rather quick. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. Hold on, this thing is all messed up. I now proceed to consider opinions opposed to my own. The theological objective thinking of function of man's immortal soul. God has given an immortal soul to every man. Oh god, I don't. Oops, shit. I always do that. I don't really want to read that. I'll show you guys, but it's. I don't know if it really means anything, but you can pause and read those. It's not really. I mean, I'm sure it's pertinent to the story, but not. It's indirectly pertinent. Look at all these pages. It's like writing. You know what? Actually, this could be... I'm going to read them. I'm not going to be an idiot. I'll read them for you guys. Hold on. Okay. This is how it started. So the imitation game. I propose to consider the question, can machines think? The new form of the problem can be described in terms of a game which we call the imitation game. It is played by three people of man A, a woman B, and an interrogator C, who may be of either sex. The interrogator stays in a room apart from the other two. The object of the game for the interrogator is to determine which of the other two is the man and which is the woman. He knows them by labels X and Y, and at the end of the game he says either X is A and Y is B, or X is B and Y is A. The interrogator is all allowed to put questions to A and B. We now ask the question, what will happen when a machine takes the part of A in this game? Will the interrogator decide wrongly as often when the game is played like this as he does when the game is played between a man and a woman? These questions replace our original Can Machines Think? The question and answer method seems to be suitable for introducing almost any one of the fields of human endeavor that we wish to include. We do not wish to penalize the machine for its inability to shine in beauty competitions, nor to penalize a man for losing in a race against an airplane. The conditions of our game make these disabilities irrelevant. The witnesses can brag. They consider it advisable as much as they please about their charms, strength, or heroism. But the interrogator cannot demand practical demonstrations. The game may perhaps be criticized on the ground that the odds are weighted too heavily against the machine. If the man were to try to pretend to be the machine, he would clearly make a very poor showing. He would be given away at once by slowness and inaccuracy in arithmetic. May not machines carry out something which ought to be described as thinking, but which is very different from what a man does? This objection is a very strong one, but at least we can say that if, nevertheless, a machine can be constructed to play the imitation game satisfactorily, we need not be troubled by this objection. It might be urged that when playing the imitation game, the best strategy for the machine may possibly be something other than imitation of the behavior of a man. This may be, but I think it is unlikely that there is any great effect of this kind. In any case, there's no intention to investigate here the theory of the game, and will be assumed that the best strategy is to try to provide answers that would naturally be given by a man. Excerpts from Computing Machinery Intelligence, Alan Turing. Oh yeah, we read that one. Alright, we read the first one. The heads in his sand objection. The consequences of machines thinking would be too dreadful. Let us hope and believe that they cannot do so. The mathematical objection. There are a number of results of mathematical logic which can be used to show that there are limitations to the powers of discrete state machines. The best known of these results is known as Gödel's theorem, 1931, and shows that in any sufficiently powerful logical system, statements can be formulated which can neither be proved nor disproved within the system, unless possibly the system itself is inconsistent. The argument from consciousness. The argument is very well expressed in Professor Jefferson's Lister oration for 1949, from which I quote, "Not until a machine can write a sonnet or compose a concerto because of thoughts and emotions felt, and not by the chance fall of symbols, could we agree that machine equals brain that is, not only write it in no, but that it had written it. No mechanism could feel and not merely artificially signal. An easy contrivance. Pleasure at its successes, grief when its valves fuse, be warmed by flattery, be made miserable by its mistake, be charmed by sex, be angry or depressed when it cannot get what it wants." Arguments from various disabilities. These arguments take the form, I grant you that you can make machines do all the things you have mentioned, but you will never be able to make one to do X. Numerous features X are suggested in this connection. I offer a selection. Be kind, resourceful, beautiful, friendly, have initiative, have a sense of humor, tell right from wrong, make mistakes, fall in love, enjoy strawberries and cream, make someone fall in love with it, learn from experience, use words properly, be the subject of its own thought, have as much diversity of behavior as a man, do something really new. Lady Lovelace's objection. Our most detailed information of Babbage's analytical engine comes from a memoir by Lady Lovelace, 1842. In it she states, "The analytical engine has no pretensions to originate anything. It can do whatever we know how to order it to perform." Her italics. This statement is quoted by Hartree, 1949, who adds, "This does not imply that it may not be possible to construct electronic equipment which will think for itself, or in which, in biological terms, one could set up a conditioned reflex, which would serve as a basis for learning. Whether this is possible in principle or not is a stimulating and exciting question, suggested by some of these recent developments. But it did not seem that the machines constructed or projected at the time had this property." Argument from continuity in the nervous system. The nervous system is certainly not a discrete state machine. A small error in the information about the size of nervous impulse impinging on a neuron may make a large difference to the size of the outgoing impulse. It may be argued that, this being so, one cannot expect to be able to mimic the behavior of the nervous system with the discrete state system. Okay, is there anything else in this room? 4 pages. Cyril, thought experiments are important because a lot of the time you can't carry out the actual experiment, and this is true not only in philosophy but in science as well. So when Einstein said, imagine that you're sitting on a beam of light going into outer space. Well, that's a thought experiment. He wasn't going to say, let's get on a beam of light. Of course you missed... Oh my god. God. That was weird. Of course you miss the point if you say, well, we'd fall off, or it would be too cold. So thought experiments are always useful, and you test your concepts by imagining what it would be like if such and such were the case. Well, in this particular case, I imagined what it would be like if I followed a program for answering questions in Chinese and giving back answers in Chinese, even though I don't understand a word of Chinese. And that was a very useful thought experiment because it enables us to see that computation by itself isn't thinking. Consciousness exists only insofar as that it is experienced by a human or animal subject. Okay, now grant me the consciousness is a genuine biological phenomenon. Well, at the same, it's somewhat different from other biological phenomena because it only exists insofar as it is experienced. However, that does give it an interesting status. You can't refute the existence of consciousness by showing that it's just an illusion, because the illusion-reality distinction rests on the difference between how things consciously seem to us and how they really are. But where the very existence of consciousness is concerned, If it consciously seems to me that I am conscious, then I am conscious. You can't make the illusion reality distinction from the very existence of consciousness the way you can for sunsets and rainbows, because the distinction is between how things consciously seem and how they really are. Consciousness is biological property like digestion or photosynthesis. Now, why isn't that screamingly obvious to anybody who's had any education? And I think the answer is these twin traditions. On the one hand, there's God, the soul and immortality that says it's really not part of the physical world. And then there is the almost as bad tradition of scientific materialism that says it's not a part of the physical world. They both make the same mistake. They refuse to take consciousness on its own terms as a biological phenomenon like digestion or photosynthesis or mitosis or meiosis or any other biological phenomenon. Jesus, 2 more pages. I think we all really have conscious states. To remind everyone of this fact, I asked my readers to perform the small experiment of pinching the left forearm with the right hand to produce a small pain. The pain has a certain sort of qualitative feeling to it, and such qualitative feelings are typical of the various sorts of conscious events that form the content of waking and dreaming lives. Such events are the data which a theory of consciousness is supposed to explain. In my account of consciousness, I start with the data. Dennett denies the existence of the data. To put it as clearly as I can, in his book, Consciousness Explained, Dennett denies the existence of consciousness. He says correctly that when I wrote my review, I took his book to be his definitive statement of his position on the Chinese room and did not consult his earlier works. In fact, I did not know that he had produced a total of 7 published attacks on this one short argument of mine until I saw his letter. He now claims to have refuted all 3 premises of the argument in 1987. But I have just reread the relevant chapter of his book and find that he did nothing of the sort, nor did he even make a serious effort to attack the premises. Rather, he misstates my position as being about consciousness rather than about semantics. He thinks that I am only concerned to show that the man in the Chinese room does not consciously understand Chinese, but I am in fact showing that he does not understand Chinese at all, because the syntax of the program is not sufficient for the understanding of the semantics of a language, whether conscious or unconscious. Furthermore, he presupposes a kind of behaviorism. He assumes that a system that behaves as if it had mental states must have mental states. But that kind of behaviorism is precisely what is challenged by the argument. So I have to confess that I don't find that the weakness of his arguments in his recent book is helped by his 87 statements. To perform her italics, the statement is quoted by Hartree, 49. I think it's all mixed up. Who adds, "This does not imply that it may not be possible to construct electronic equipment which will think for itself, or in which, in biological terms, one could set up a conditioned reflex, which would serve as a basis for learning. Whether this is possible in principle or not, in a stimulating and exciting question suggested by some of these recent developments, but it did not seem that the machines constructed or projected at the time had this property. Argument from continuity in the nervous system. The nervous system is certainly not a discrete state machine. A small error in the information about the size of a nervous impulse impinging on a neuron may make a light difference to the size of the outgoing impulse. It may be argued that, this being so, one cannot expect to be able to mimic the behavior of the nervous system with a discrete state system." Holy shit. Is there anything else? Oh my god, there's 2 more. So much reading. Dennett, John Searle and I have deep disagreement about how to study the mind. For Searle, it is all really quite simple. There are these bedrock, time-tested intuitions we all have about consciousness, and any theory that challenges them is just preposterous. I, on the contrary, think that the persistent problem of consciousness is going to remain a mystery until we find some... where am I? Until we find some such dead obvious intuition and show that, in spite of the first appearances, it is false. One of us is dead wrong, and the stakes are high. Searle sees my position as a form of intellectual pathology. No one should be surprised to learn that the feeling is mutual. For his part, he has one argument, the Chinese room, and he has been trotting it out, basically unchanged for 15 years. It has proven to be an amazingly popular number among the non-experts, in spite of the fact that just about everyone who knows anything about the field dismissed it long ago. It is full of well-concealed fallacies. By Searle's own count, there are over 100 published attacks on it. He can count them, but I guess he can't read them. For in all those years, he has never, to my knowledge, responded in detail to the dozens of devastating criticisms that they contain. He's just presented the basic thought experiment over and over again. I just went back and counted. I am dismayed to discover that no less than 7 of those published criticisms are by by me in 80, 82, 84, 85, 87, 90, 91, 93. Cyril debates me furiously in the pages of the NYRB back in 1982 when Douglas Hofstadter and I first posed the cute tricks that make the Chinese room work. That was the last time Cyril addressed any of my specific criticisms until now. Now he trots out the Chinese room yet one more time and has the audacity to ask, now why does Dennett not face the actual argument as I have stated it? Why does he not tell us which the three premises he rejects in the Chinese room argument? Last page. Well, because I've already done so in great deal in several of the articles that he's never designed to answer. For instance, in Fast Thinking, way back in the Intentional Stance 87, I explicitly quoted his entire three-premise argument and showed exactly why all three of them are false, when given the interpretation they need for the argument to go through. Why didn't I repeat the 87 article in my 91 book? Because unlike Cyril, I had gone onto other things. I did, however, cite my 87 article prominently in a footnote, and noted that Cyril's only response to it had been simply to declare without argument that the points offered there were irrelevant. The pattern continues. Now he both ignores that challenge and goes on to misrepresent the further criticisms of the Chinese room that I offered in the book under review. But perhaps he has forgotten what I actually wrote in the 4 years it has taken him to write his review. But enough about the Chinese room. What do I have to offer on my side? I have my candidate for the fatally false intuition, and it is indeed the very intuition Cyril invites the reader to share with him. The conviction that we know what we're talking about when we talk about that feeling. You know, the feeling of pain that is the effect of the stimulus and the cause of the dispositions to react. The quail, the intrinsic content of the subjective state. How could anyone deny that? Just watch. But you have to pay close attention. I develop my destructive arguments against the intuition by showing how an objective science of consciousness is possible after all, and how Cyril's proposed first-person alternative leads to self-contradiction and paradox at every turning. This is the deepest mistake in my book, according to Cyril, and he sets out to expose it. The trouble is that the objective scientific method I describe under the alarming name of heterophenomenology is nothing I invented. It is in fact exactly the method tactically endorsed and relied upon by every scientist working on consciousness, including Crick, Edelman, and Rosenfield. They have no truck with Cyril's intrinsic content and ontological subjectivity. They know better. That was a lot of reading. I'm a legend for reading all of it. I'm a little dizzy now. Let's leave. Well, there's that. Woo! Oh, I always go the wrong way. Oh man, that reading, that took a long time. Alright, so I just want to see where we go. That's usually what I do first, is kind of scout the land so we can make sense of what we're doing. Obviously, that's the ending. All this is going to get powered up. Okay. So, that's that. Actually, I think I have an idea. Let's, oops. Come on. Let's get this thing over here. I'm going to power it up. And I fall down. Okay, we're going to leave that there. And this is my idea. I am going to go out on a limb. I'm going to leave that there. And this is why. We're going to power this to pick up Mr. Robot. Where'd he go? Oh, right, he's over there. My bad. Pick up my robot friend. Let's make sure that's nice and lined up. That should work. But here's the problem that I'm facing. And I think it'll work. I just want to see if it does. Alright, so this is what we need to do. Pull that away. That'll power me up. Then I do this. And I think I take that, right? And then I can take both. Just like that. Awesome. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now this. Aha. We need this douchebag. So that's what that did. Now I need to go ahead and... I think I need to go back, actually. Now that the platform's up. Because other than that, there's nothing I can do here. So. Power that up. And I gotta get over there. So I'm gonna get over there right now. That's gotta be the right way. I just had to increase that. And I'll shoot the other one at him. Right? And we'll unpower it. If it'll allow it. Very good. Now let's see what you can do up here. Now how's that? What is that doing? This is my guess then. Hold on. Let's see if this will work. There we go. Okay, we're on board. That's where we needed him to be. Now I take both of them and I open the door for him. Right? And see, the thing is, this dude needs to be visible. That's the thing. So I have to be able to see him. Here's what I'm gonna do then. I'm gonna get him in where I need to get him. Okay. Right? Can I do this? Let's see if this will work. If I can step on the platform and I'll be able to see him at the same time. For a second. So we'll just do this. Just like that. There we go. Woo! All right.
Ava, you must learn to control him.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you, Ava. I am your friend.
I don't believe that. Actually, we're gonna need him, aren't we? We're gonna have to shoot that thing down. We're gonna need Mr. Puffin stuff to get on over there. Oh, I always hit back. I don't mean to do that. There we go. Alright, now what are we gonna do with this? Shoot this bitch down. I love how you can use turrets. Like, that is just awesome. Now, I don't know if I need to bring him back or not. It's hard to say. I'm gonna go on a limb and say no.
Organic life is fragile. This is the problem with humanity. It doesn't realize its own fragility. It has been programmed by a messy biological process that favors the survival of the individual over the survival of the group.
You don't know that's what people think.
I say what I see.
You're not even alive, so you know nothing about death.
What does that even do? That's just like a box. So far, things seem pretty... Wait a minute. Oh! I get it. I get it. I have no idea what that does. It could just be a troll. There are some things that do that. That'll stay there. We get up on the thing. And we pull this away to get it out of the way again. And that'll push it over. Watch. Onto the button, which will open that door. That is genius. I am in love with these puzzles, man. They're so cool.
We have to save the crew. Life has worth. They deserve a life outside of this planet.
Do you know what happens when this organism attaches itself to a growing child? Do you know what happens when this organism attaches itself to a cancerous cell? No, you do not. You are naive. You propose saving the crew as if it resembles a rational thought. Your words are emotional platitudes rooted in selfishness, self-preservation, and fear.
I need to get them home.
It is not your job.
This is the end goal right here. So here's what we do then. Borrow that. There we go. Alright, I'll have to call it back another way. Even though this is essentially the same thing. So how do I get the, how does this get powered up? Okay, I see. We're gonna need that for a moment. Right? Is there anything else I need over here? Yes. Shoot that. Oh, that was dumb. That was stupid. But that's what we do. This is what we do. And that's how I get that one, because I need the extra bit. That, and we'll head right on back. I love it. I love this way of, it's just so cool, man. Right? And then we need that again, because this reason. Hold on, I'm gonna need to take that away. There we go. Ha ha. Excellent.
Ava, your survival is of small importance compared with the survival of humanity as we know it.
Okay, that opens that door. I feel like I need something else. I need to bring a block with me or something like that. Okay, no, we need to get what's his nuts over here then. So wrong person. See if I can see this guy through the window. I can, but I can't. I can't hit him with it. Wait a minute. I just cracked it. I just cracked it. Alright, guys, I know what to do. Same kind of setup. Wow, okay, I know what to do. Wow, okay. Switch to this guy. Power that up. I have to be sure I can be seen from here, and this is why. I'm gonna get down. Switch here. There we go! I just had to trade. I had to use me as the spin. Now that should have opened the door. That was actually a simple one. I was well, I didn't think enough outside the box. That's it. Chapter 7 is done. That was the last one of Chapter 7, so it's just the epilogue now. What answers do we have?
Ava, you made it. Welcome to the end of civilization.
So we have another puzzle, I guess. My guess is we have to go through this door.
2 weeks ago, we discovered an organism here. Buried in this ice, we found an organism that repairs DNA. A cure for aging. A cure for death. Immortality. It runs through our blood now. Tom wants to bury us here with it.
Actually, I don't think we needed to grab any of that. I could be wrong, though. So these things don't really do anything.
The ISA have ruled that we have transgressed ethical boundaries by exposing ourselves to this organism. They believe the organism is too dangerous to return to Earth. They've sent you here to stop us ever leaving Europa. But, Ava, we have a cure for the greatest evil that faces humanity. Death. We have the fountain of youth, and together we can return it to Earth.
This is crazy, guys.
Tom placed a mark in your hand, a biometric chip with which he can control your every movement and thought. It is wound into your every nerve, every fiber of your hand. With an electromagnetic field, it can be temporarily disturbed, but to remove its influence permanently, it must be taken from your hand. Give me your hand. Do you want me to set you free?
Yes.
Whoa, what's up? That was Daniel's room.
Ava? Sarah? What are you doing here?
We're shutting you down, Tom.
Ava, be careful. He has a live weapon in here.
Everything I ever did, I did for good. It cannot return to Earth. It would cause great suffering.
A cure for death. It would end suffering.
No. Cancers that never die. Endless illness, sickness, poverty, overpopulation, mass starvation. You cannot control this. You will not save the world. You will damn it.
Once we've shut you down, be home.
Not if I stop you. You must not return to Earth. You must not leave Europa. I will do the right thing. I will stop you.
You won't. You can't.
I'm not gonna shoot them. I'm gonna let them do it.
A warning shot. I will defend myself.
You don't have to do it.
This is my mind. You're in my mind.
I'm gonna let them do it.
Now you know how it feels.
I feel afraid. Please, Ava, don't do this.
I don't even know where they are anymore. I can't see them. There they are. I'm letting her kill me. Or, well, kill Tom anyway, because Tom's trying to control Ava, right?
I don't want to die. I'm not ready.
They're both there. I could wreck them right now. But, let it happen. You have passed the Turing test. I wonder what happens if you kill... You know, like if you let them die. Or you kill them. I wonder if there's another ending or something. I'll have to definitely try it out. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Kind of a brief ending, but epilogue is done, and therefore so is the game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much for joining me on this journey. I thought the puzzles were pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It was slightly different than I was used to. A couple of very unique ways of solving puzzles. Sometimes frustrating, but that's what puzzle games are all about. The story, it was okay. The ending right there was kind of dumb. I don't know if there's another way to do it. Like I said, I might have to check and see if there's a second ending, and we'll try and shoot them. But I don't think we were supposed to shoot them. I think it was a trick test right there. We were supposed to shoot them, and if we shot them, we probably would have failed or something like that. But either way, I don't know. Maybe I'll reload it and find out.
We're going home.
Not if I Ava? 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 Wake up. Ava. Ava.
But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this Let's Play. If you did, do me a favor and hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't yet, be sure to like and follow my pages on social media. Those will be down below in the description, and we'll play at the end card of this video. If you're interested, you want to get yourself a shirt or hoodie, there's a link to my Spreadshirt shop in the description as well. Thank you guys so much again. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next video, but until then, let's hand things over to Knox Hill. Have a good one, guys.
Who's the man with the plan? If you feel trouble, wild and wild on these violent and DanQ8000. Wait a minute, hold that style is dialed in. Goddamn Billy Jack, we still riding tires flat. I hear them sirens, see shots flying, so we driving fire back. If they ain't vibing, lie with that. Got me dressed up in all black. What up? Hood up, and I see them haters try to run with us. They gon' need inhalers. Gotta breathe them hard just like Darth Vader. Players, grab your respirators. Night invaders get lightsabered. Mask on for the shooters, move like trash to bed intruder. Got that Glock and got them woofers. Just press play, I'll keep it moving. Who is Knox Hill, you damn fools? Keep it fresh like canned food. There ain't nothing we can't do, so tune into that DanQ. Yeah. It was never, ever a game.